Welcome everybody, this is Jabber and I'm bringing you part 2 of the importance of scouting. And in this matchup, again my opponent goes for a cheese build, and he actually goes for a 2-gate right outside my main, which I scout because this is the importance of scouting obviously. So I scout that out and I'm able to deter him from really owning me in the beginning, and I end up winning the match due to the scouting and also some good micro. So, when you're playing, you should probably send out a scout. For me, at least, I know I always send out my scout after barracks. So I build my supply depot, go to barracks, and then scout. Obviously, getting my refinery after that. So right now, my supply depot is going out. I lower it to get just a little bit more mining time in there. Right now, he is making his pylon, which is almost done, and he's going to put up a gateway or two. And at first I wasn't able to scout this because of the fact that he sent in his probe at, the standard probe scout time, which was kind of interesting. He didn't send it in right away or anything, so I wasn't tipped off that he was doing a cheese build or anything like that. So my barracks is going down, so after this barrack goes down, I'm going to go scout. And I always look for cheese, especially with Protoss, any proxy pylons or anything, because that can be really easy to do. All they have to do is set down a pylon really close to your base, and later on in the early mid-game, you would be a little bit kind of screwed because they can warp in try bear base. So that probe is going to come into my base at the normal scout time, do a little bit of scouting of its own. My SCV is on the way to his base. And right now I'm pumping out a few Marines, and I don't see that cheese, because with my SCV I usually go for the scout first. I don't scout for cheese until I get my Marine, which I don't know if is a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, that's what happens there. And so that probe is going to be following my SCV there, but my Marine, however, is going to be looking for some cheese. I do see that 2 gates are going down, and I'm a little bit worried now. So what I'm doing is I'm going to, pull off some probes or some SCVs probably pretty soon. I am trying to target that pylon right now. His gates are getting chrono boosted, so he's going to have zealots out, both of them now being chrono boosted. My 2 Marines critically trying to fight this, and I see that the chrono boost is going down. I pull off 2 SCVs, probably should have pulled off a little bit more. One of my Marines goes down to that zealot there, and now there's 2 zealots out, and I'm in a little bit of trouble, to be completely honest, trying to do some micro, doing a little bit of fail at it though, and my SCVs keep getting pulled, just keep doing damage on that pylon. If that pylon goes down, I'm probably going to be able to defend this, and it's going to be good, but however, that pylon has about 10 health, a little bit of a fail there. So now there's going to be 4 zealots right at my main, and I'm going to have to pull SCVs and try to fight this off, because this is really bad. The zealots are in my base. 2 of them, I don't exactly know where they're going. They're probably going to go for my main or something like along those lines. They're going for the barracks, but those SCVs and that Marine are going to attack that pylon. So there's going to be no more units warping in from there. But now my barracks is being attacked by those 4 zealots, and this could be really bad. I am supply blocked at the moment, or no, he is supply blocked at the moment because I killed that pylon there, and bringing back my SCVs, that Marine getting killed there, more zealots attacking. I'm trying to repair my barracks, but it's looking a little bit grim for me. Doing a little bit of micro, trying to repair, trying to attack, trying to do a little bit of block all at the same time. That Marine is going to go down probably. Nope, it escapes. And a lot of SCVs dying though. Not doing too well. I should probably be focusing on that zealot that has very low health, and that's exactly what I'm doing. One of the zealots goes down. My mule is about to get killed. 3 zealots still in my base. And they're just doing a ton of harassment. I do manage to call in another mule, hopefully for some more minerals, trying to do a little bit of micro. Still pumping out Marines, so now I have 3 Marines for his 3 zealots. That's not really a good ratio, and it looks like that barracks might go down. I think I repair it, yeah. So I repair it just at the last second with all my guys, and he's desperately trying to kill it, but is not able to kill it off, and I'm going to be able to defend this for the time. That SCV is killing that gateway right little by little, but yeah, you see how close those 2 zealots were to warping in before I killed that pylon, and that would have been really bad if that would have happened, and now I'm going to be able to clean this up. 2 more gateways, as well as a forge going down for tank, and sorry about the colors, obviously I'm the blue Terran at the bottom left, and at the top right we have Dang Tank, as I was saying. Yeah, Dang Tank has the top right red Protoss. And anyways, so I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit so I can hopefully get it into one video, because it would be a hassle to make part 2 of the importance of scouting into 2 parts. That just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, I'm gonna speed this up. He's pumping out units. I'm also trying to pump out units, going for a FAC, get one of those Marines to go scout a little bit. It gets killed, but then I see what he has, his unit composition, getting out some Marauders. I am also getting out a Siege Tank. Very low on gas though. My saturation isn't very good at all. His is a lot better. If you look at the Army tab. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit to where his army comes in. So he's got about 4 zealots and 2 stalkers against my 2 marauders, 3 marines, and 1 siege tank. I do have the high ground though, so I am able to pick off the stalker, doing some good micro. I do have those concussion shells researched. I'm trying to get my siege tank away, making sure that it doesn't get killed or anything. Doing some good micro. Able to pick up some zealots. He's doing really bad micro, and he leaves with 3 stalkers. And at the same time, I have all my forces except that one marine. So only losing 1 marine in that battle. Now he has 4 stalkers. Should be building a mule or something there. I did get a reactor on that barracks, so now I'm going to be pumping out marines and siege tanks at the same time. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. He's also macroing up his forces, and researching warp gates as well. So doing a little bit of everything. Twilight Council maybe for zealot legs. Not quite sure what he's going there. Second tank out for me. So now I have 2 tanks. One of them is really low health. I probably should repair it or something. But here I'm going to speed up this game again, just to get through everything. Sieging up my tanks, making sure he's not going to be able to get in here. He is critically attacking the rocks at the back of my base, and I don't see this at all. And this could be really bad because he can go just right through the back door. SCV trying to do some scouting here. And now I'm back to normal speed, trying to pick up an expansion, so this could be really bad. I'm not critically pumping out any units right now, and his units are streaming in, trying to get an eBay up. That's obviously going to go down. Not going to do too well. With that, my force is finally coming back in. I need to pull my SCVs. There go the SCVs, and that eBay is going to go down, and there are a ton of units in my base. Now I'm coming in here with my bio ball as well as my siege tanks. 3 siege tanks out. I lose my reactor. 1 marine pops out. Second marine pops out, but this is going to be it for me unless I can hold this off. I siege up my tanks. Probably not the best move there, although I did get some hits with that siege mode. Zealots coming in to pick off this tank. They're going to be able to pick it off, but I think I'm going to be able to defend this. My SCV is going back to mine, and yes, I am able to defend this. That tank barely living. 1 more zealot coming in, but it's not going to be able to do much. My command center is almost done up my expansion, so once I get that up and running, I will have a little bit of an economic advantage, even though I'm not as saturated as he is. Might lose that marauder. That would be terrible. Nope, doing enough micro to not lose that marauder. So still have a significant force, and critically he has about nothing. He is trying to build some gates with that block off that he has on his base. And now I'm repairing that tank, which is probably a good idea. My base is up, building it into an orbital command center. And not too bad saturation. I have no one on gas though, and I'm probably putting more SCVs on gas now. But so that's why scouting is important, is because if those gates would have gone down, if I wouldn't have scouted it, if I would have got that pylon down, this could have been really bad. The game could have been over a long time ago. And since I have a little bit better APM than the other player, and I have a little bit better multitasking, and I think I'm just a little bit better of a player, I would say, not to sound cocky, but I just have more experience in the game. He's going Void Rays now, which could be really bad. Except I think I got my eBay down. Yeah, I have my eBay down. There's turrets around my main, so it's not going to be anything too bad. The Void Rays are going to come in here any second, but that's the reason. I would have lost that game to maybe a less skilled player just because he cheese, and that's what a lot of less skilled players do. They do a lot of cheese, which throws off players a lot, and that's even what they do in the Pro League. I mean, you see, Jaedong versus some unknown player, like, I don't know, but someone is not very good. And they do a lot of cheese. I mean, even Flash and Free did that cheese, and it beat Flash because Flash was not expecting that at all. And even when he did see it, it's really hard to overcome sometimes. And it won him the game. My command center is probably going to go down pretty soon. I decide not to engage though here, which is a really good move on my part, just because those Void Rays are charged up. But once they come back to my base, they're not going to be charged up, as you can see. And they're going to be fighting at their normal attack for when they come back. So now a big kind of bio mech ball with a medevac here, and those Void Rays are going to be no match for anything unless they all get charged up or something like that. I probably would have, if it was me, I would have charged them up on themselves, but it's obviously not me. Submarines getting picked out in the open, and my bio ball is going to come in here, clean out all this. My Marines don't have stim though. The stim would have helped a lot with taking care of this, but it's alright. I have Viking out now, and so all of his forces are going to be destroyed, and it's going to be GG any minute here. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It's important to scout just simply for that reason. Here's another example of that, and I'll see you guys next video. GG.